The reasons why I think trips to origin are so important for roasters is to be able to understand the conditions and challenges that the farmers are facing. Because on a paper it seemed very straightforward. We would like you to produce this much coffee, this quality and this processing. Surely you can achieve that. But the reality of that is very, very different. The farmers are literally in field conditions and they are always doing their best, but they are dealing with rapid changes of weather and climate and all sorts of insects and varying levels of quality and cherry maturations and stuff like that. So the reality of that is always shockingly different than the rosy picture that all of us kind of have in our heads. But of course, some of the other benefits also include building the relationship and understanding the risks that both parties have and what can we do to mitigate them, as well as talk about the next crops production and what can we do to support the farmers and what sort of qualities, quantities we're interested, and also kind of place our dibs on maybe some of the lots that we like, some of the qualities or processes that we like to have in our offering. So that's part of the sourcing trip as well. It is really hard to say which of the individual farms have done the biggest leap in terms of quality since we have started working with them. But definitely I would say we work with a group of producers, Pacayal in Honduras. And whenever we started working with them, they were very much in the infancy of the whole business. They didn't have their own warehousing. They just pretty much had a dream that they have seen other specialty roasters using high quality specialty coffee, and they were just determined that they will make specialty coffee and they'll find a buyer for it. So the first time I visited them, everything was extremely improvised, but they were all very, very passionate. And nowadays they are producing very, excellent microlots. They have their own really good infrastructure as well. And they are producing some of the most experimental coffees that are coming out of Honduras, which is very exciting. But I also wouldn't forget about Comep Cafe, who have introduced their specialty coffee / microlot programs together with our support, and they are producing some excellent microlots. I would want to mention South Sylvester. South Sylvester, when we started working with them, they were already excellent farm, very high up in terms of quality for quite a long time in Brazil. But over the years they were working with them, they have managed to win Cup of Excellence and got so many awards that nowadays you look at their list of awards and it just spans like 3 A4 pages. So it's very exciting to kind of see how they have also improved their quality and just doubled down on doing the best that they can with the farms that they have. So those would be the three to mention. My hope for the future of Bailies is that as we grow, we get to expand the number of farmers and producers that we work with. At all times, I always have a short list of producers that are really good, really hardworking. They have great quality coffee, but just didn't make the cut. Maybe we don't have enough volumes right now to give them the business. So every time that sort of changes and I get to call them or see them and tell them, hey, we're looking now for more producers. We would love to have your coffee. That's always exciting time for me. Thanks for watching our last episode of this mini-series. If you have any questions for us, just let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.